We're back!
We're hungry!
And we have a thirst for knowledge.
And a hunger for food.
And as the plains of India swelter in the summer heat, we are here high up 1750 meters in the hills, standing outside the school that Sir Henry Lawrence and his wife Honoria built in 1847.
The school has been around for more than 100 years, and there's actually a canteen and a tuck shop and lots to eat.
As far as I'm concerned, the thing that I love about boarding schools is the fact that they sort of remind me of Harry Potter. Long rows of kids sitting, eating food, candles suspended in the air, floating gently while magic is being done all over the place.
The only magic I'm looking forward to is the magic of the tuck shop. So come with us while we go explore the ups, the downs of boarding school life in the hills.
Look lively. Hop, hop.
The Lawrence School, Sanawar, has always had a very strong military tradition and takes great pride in the fact that right from its inception, it sent a lot of young men out to fight wars on behalf of their nation.
And that proud tradition is continued. In fact, one of my personal greatest heroes ever, Second Lieutenant Arun Khetarpal, is an alumnus from this school. So when you come over here, you'll see an aircraft, a replica of a battleship. You'll see these guns over here and these dangerous looking future soldiers.
And this is him, Second Lieutenant Arun Khetarpal, an alumnus of Lawrence School, Sanawar, who in the face of overwhelming odds didn't give up and gave his life in the service of our nation.
Perhaps it's him and young men like him who exemplify best the motto of this school, never give in. He was killed on the 16th of December 1971, fighting in the Battle of Basantar.
He's the youngest recipient of the Paramveer Chakra, the highest military honor conveyed by our nation.
Welcome to the Parker Hall. This used to be a dining hall once upon a time, and this is what happens when you're really late for supper. It is turned into a library and a museum. The Lawrence School, Sanawar, is possibly the only school on the planet that has its flag on the North Pole and the South Pole. An alumni from this school by the name of Ajit Bajaj planted them there, and there's a photograph over there of him.
We keep talking about how it's a thirst for knowledge and a hunger for food in our show. We never quench your thirst for knowledge. We always over-satisfy our hunger for food. You know why? Because in the hills especially, it's nice and cold. You never get thirsty. But walking around a lot, you really get hungry, and there is supper right there. There. Look.
The really hungry hordes of teenagers are going to be coming in any second. So we have found our places and have started tucking into the salad before they get here. This has gone from being absolutely pin drop quiet while the prayer was on to complete pandemonium right now. This is what a dining hall should sound like.
There's a prayer that is recited in Sanskrit just before you eat. We didn't understand much of the prayer, but here's our prayer before we eat. In the mouth and round the tongue, watch out tummy, here it comes.
Our dinner companions for the evening are Palak,
Tanya,
and Ravika.
On this side we have Navjot and Jasleen. And we have a late entrant. Why are you late, young lady?
I had to give the count in for the whole house.
You have a position of responsibility.
Yes.
Great, that means we'll get more food at our table, right?
Does that position get you extra dessert at the end of the meal? No? It's all the same for everyone? They're no good for us actually, so probably just really good students. I believe you guys eat 7 times a day. Like bed tea, breakfast, milk, snacks.
Bits and pieces, yes.
In bits and pieces. What's like the really good food?
I think as every alternate Saturdays we get burgers.
So you try and get an extra one and then tell me you don't carry it in your pockets.
It might be very good at the end of the meal to move that side because the boys get slightly longer for supper because the girls get up and file out and the boys still get to stop some food.
All right, ladies, it was very nice talking to you. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you. We're going to try and sneak a few chicken pieces in his pocket. eating their food. They're barely touching it, which means they've got tuck or something really delicious hidden away somewhere. All right, boys, come clean. What are you eating after this? Kabad. Top secret. I'll make you an offer. If somebody was going to go to Kasoli today and hang out, and he was coming back tomorrow with anything that you guys wanted, what would you want?
There's one dhaba out there
Shani, Himachal and Dhanampur.
really famous for butter chicken.
So you would want a butter chicken and naan or something?
And a crate of Red Bull.
And a plate of
Red Bull.
Red Bull. This guy's got to be high energy, high powered. We've got a request over here for butter chicken, naan and Red Bull, believe it or not here. All right, gentlemen, I will try and find some for you tomorrow. I can't promise you a crate. I don't have that much money, but I'll try and get you 10. So I believe you guys have a song called the Sanawar song.
No, that's school song.
School song. All right, so you want to sing it for us? We'll join in.
Never giving is the motto. Stripes is the set of sun. And we learn its truth in the days of youth on the long Hudson run. Follow your heart is bursting up Saturday hill.
We've shown you the Sanawar spirit, and now it's time to show you the Sanawar ghost. Apparently, the ghost of Lady Honoria gallops through the Peastead on a horse, which is where we're standing.
Exciting stuff like that is all the little intangibles that makes school in the hills really exciting. The sun goes down, nice chill, the forest gets really quiet, and there's adventures to be had.
Yeah. But what's really lifting my spirits right now is that beautiful flag of India, way up high, flying up over there, makes the heart lighter.
You can have a light heart. I'm going to go get a heavy stomach because I know some of those kids are going to be tucking into some chocolates. Goodbye.
Yeah. And if you know any more stories about ghosts in Sanawar, write into us at yummy@ntvgoodtimes.com and tell me about the legends. And don't tell me that you recognize the headless spirit. Jesus, that was terrifying.
Supper last night was really nice. We digested it. Breakfast this morning was long ago. So now we're hungry again.
10 minutes.
Okay, so 10 minutes was long ago. I'm always hungry.
10 minutes is long ago?
Yes.
He can't get his numbers quite right, but behind us is the mathematics laboratory, and the reason why it's so important in Sanawar is because under it is the tuck shop. What's a tuck shop, by the way? Please tell them.
History, and this is not verified by anybody including us, says that very members of the Tuck family used to run small popular food shops where all the academics would go and hang out.
What I can tell you is this. It's a holiday today. It's Sunday. All the kids are attacking this place over here. They're going to have many feasts, some of which include patties, noodles and burgers. And why are we standing here talking about those things when we could be sitting in there and digging into them? You tell them why we're doing that. I'm going to start digging in. Here we are. This is the big moment. What we're going to do in our segment, Go the Distance, we are going to have an eating competition where you have to finish one burger and one plate of noodles in the fastest time. And whoever does that will get 20 assorted chocolates. Anybody wants to take part? All right, looks like we have enough people to do this. Let's get down and start doing this, guys. Let's get the burgers and the noodles out.
So here's the rules for Go the Distance. Every contestant is going to have to finish one burger and one plate of instant noodles in the shortest possible time. If they win, they get a surprise gift from Apollo. Something's in there, and a t-shirt, and the grand prize, which everyone's very excited about, 20 chocolates.
We've got 3 contestants over here. This young man is Sahib. He's a soft-spoken young man, but he has that edge of a hungry-looking guy who's going to go fast.
Hey, Chai, what's your favorite food?
Pasta, Italian.
And here we've got young Ria. She's looking kind of confident. You think you can beat these boys?
Yes.
And we got young Giriraj over here who's got a glint in his eye. He's got Eye of the Tiger playing in his head. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, we're about to start. And I'll count you guys down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! This is like a last ball finish over here. They've got the burgers in their mouth. The last bite is left. Who is going to get that last piece down?
This is all great fun, but here's a very serious safety message. For all you kids that are watching this, do not try this at home. This is a fun activity. It's very carefully supervised by lots of lots of adults, not lots of responsible adults.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the results for the Go the Distance competition. In fourth place is Yashaswini with 3 minutes 19 seconds. In third place is Sahibjeet with 3 minutes 18 seconds. And he's gone away. Who's here? Sahibjeet, well done. Believe it or not, is Richa with 2 minutes 30 seconds. The winner with 2 minutes 28 seconds is Guru! Well done, guys. Give us a big hand. All those years of food courts have prepared us for this. This is where we separate the wheat from the chaff. This is the moment of truth. And you, my dear competition, you're going down.
You're dead.
We've been prepared for this battle. It's the battle of the poems.
You're finished.
As you can see, we're here for the English recitation competition, and we are going to win, even if Rashika says otherwise. Come on, we'll see. Come on, come on.
How beautiful is this day? My final line will rhyme with rhymes. Oh, upon the arrows still unrolled. The way I am, there's nothing I need to change. I love myself just the way I am. Thank you.
If William Wordsworth had really loved food, this is what he would have said. And oft when on my couch I lie, in hungry or in famished mood, they flash upon that inward eye, that is the bliss of solitude. And then my belly with rasgulla fills, and dances with the daffodils. Thank you.
I'm going to take a little bit of time and recite to you this poem of mine. No matter how small you think it be, remember it's been written by me. Mary had a little lamb, mayonnaise, lettuce and bread. And she put the lamb between the bread and made a bread sandwich. When she came to the kitchen, she turned all white and pasty, but I'd taken 2 bites of the sandwich and I thought it was rather tasty. Thank you. As you know, we all participated in the poetry contest, and the winner is young Ananya over here. Ananya, you know that you only won because you're in the school and we are not, na? Do you think our poems were nice?
Yes, sir.
Don't tell lies, come on, be honest.
Yes, sir.
Were they better than yours or no?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. She's very sweet. She's being very sweet, but her poem was wonderful, and she did a little curtsy in the end.
Which we tried to learn, and we did a bow.
Can you
Ananya, I have a question. When you won, they gave you chocolate, right? Have you eaten the chocolate, or would you like to share it with us? Please.
Yes, sir.
You'll share?
Yeah, you got a chocolate.
And now for our segment, Trends Then and Now.
Then, if you had to make a school report, you had to go through books, manuals, research through libraries, and then you'd get all the information.
Now, if you have to do a report, you can research anything on the internet and get 225,000 answers for it.
Then, as children walked to and from their classes, these hills would ring with the laughter and their footsteps.
Now, the hills still ring with the sound of footsteps and laughter as kids make their way back and forth from classes.
Because thankfully, some things will never change.
So what if we didn't win the poetry contest? Judge ne paise khaye honge. But as in school, you always learn something new every day. When we came to Dharampur, we would always stop at the Gyani Ka Dhaba. But we've learned of a new place now, thanks to the kids.
Apparently, all the Sanarians wanted to eat was the butter chicken from this place. It's called Shane Himachal, no, not Bubbles Tea, which is right next to it. And apparently this makes a wicked butter chicken, which is what we're here to get for them, because they are waiting for us with high expectations.
And we made a promise And especially when it comes down to children, when you make a promise, make sure you keep that promise.
Unless the butter chicken is really good. Of course, since we're extremely worried about the health of the kids, we had to come here and make sure that we tried all the food at Shane Himachal. This comes from Shane Angar, which is down below. Shane Himachal is also seating upstairs. And this is quite unlike a dhaba. It's almost like a restaurant.
What I have as a vegetarian is these delicious tandoori alus stuffed with paneer and tandoori paneer. And the special thing here is these chutneys. They are to die for.
Really good food. It's really laid out well. It's very nice, in fact. Even in case it rains, the tomato will not get wet because it has a little umbrella on it. How thoughtful can you get? This place was started by Colonel G.S. Hundal in 1999, and he was famous all across the army for the wonderful food that he made. Thank you. The goodies keep coming, and while we're tucking into these, it's time for Rocky and Mayur's report card. Mayur, say
8.
Ambience?
7.
7.
What about service?
9.
Agreed, 9. And value for money?
9.
I'll give it an 8.
That's a pretty powerful report card. Wham, out of nowhere. So the moral of the story? Trust the kids. Just ask them. They know the best watering holes and the best addas, and they've sent us to a really good one. Thank you, children. And for that, we have got you butter chicken and naan, which is not on the table right now. You think they'd mind if you open it in 8?
No. You just finished talking about trust. They trust you to come back and do the right thing. You will come back.
But they never give in. They says, you want to make a man out of your child, send him to Sanawar.
No, because the child has been made promises. The child will get some nice food to eat and he'll grow up to be a man.
This debate is going to go on forever. And we are going to go on to the next place, but not before we give you the food court.
We are the originators of the food court. But the teachers at the poetry recital didn't give us their vote.
These hills once resounded with the footsteps of Lawrence and Hudson. Should we take them that butter chicken? Or I say Chudson?
What does Chudson mean? Hungry children.
Chud, why do you have to take it? We'll eat it here.